Times, episode 534, across from this undisclosed service center. Undisclosed service center. Oh, for the people that love the snaps. My mask this week, my Magnum PI mask. Look at that, Magnum PI. Fantastic television show. Tom Selleck was in it. He's always driving around in Robin Masters' Ferrari, wrecking the thing, and then Jonathan Higgins, who was supposed to be in charge of the whole entire property, was always befuddled, and the Magnum like, whatever, it's just a Ferrari. Then he would always ask TC to fly him around in this helicopter right here, and TC would say, what about gas money, Thomas? Thomas, I'll get you next week. He never paid him back. And then TC would say, I don't want no bullet holes in my helicopter. And Thomas would say, who would shoot at us, TC? And then someone every single week would shoot at him, put a bullet hole right in the helicopter, and TC would just get this angry look like he knew there would be a bullet hole in his helicopter, even though he specifically said, I don't want no bullet holes in my helicopter. That was the thing that happened. There's Chicken Bob. Chicken Bob this week flew back in from Las Vegas, and boy, were his wings tired. But he's recovered nicely from his trip. He's got many pictures on his gram. You need to subscribe to Chicken Bob's Instagram. Check those out. JB Moonshine t-shirt. If you see JB Moonshine, you can pick up shirts, hats. I believe he has bubbles at his merchandise stand. I don't know why he would have bubbles, but I believe that he does. Pamphlet for the Sign of the Times. Dave Turner will confirm every show needs a pamphlet. The Twitter, where you can follow me, but not literally, much like Beast Barnett does, much like Keith Ryan does over at Northwest Pro. They both do. Facebook, Instagram, the YouTube, which you may be watching right now, and hopefully you subscribe to the YouTube, because if not, it makes Stompin' Steve's stomach a little bit nervous. All of his pretzels and cheese start moving around in unnatural ways and upsetting his digestive tract, and it's a horrible thing. Horrible. So if you subscribe, it would help out Stompin' Steve's digestion greatly. Here's what it looks like in the law office of Stephen P. New. Get even with Stephen, if you will. CAC program, I was in the general vicinity. I wasn't at the plaza looking around inside of there saying, is Stuart Kemp in here? Does he need medical aid? Nothing like that, but I was in the general vicinity. There's a picture of old Kid Hamlin throwing a rock through a McDonald's, getting practice in for when he throws a rock at Stompin' Steve. If Stompin' Steve's late with a flyer for Turnbuckle Turmoil, hopefully that won't hit him in the stomach, because then there'd be all kinds of explosions of various things happening in Stompin' Steve's body. Between the nervous stomach, the rock hitting it, I don't know what would happen, but it'd be bad. I got a picture of Seymour Schnapp, proud member of the Gouge roster. Seymour Schnapp preparing for a show as we speak right now, because there's a Gouge show later today. Just in a short time from when I speak right here. There's Kevin Sullivan autograph picture. Kevin Sullivan has fans in Las Vegas that remember him from San Francisco the best, apparently. That was the thing that happened. They were like, San Francisco's where I saw Kevin Sullivan perform with High Chief Peter Maivia and Rocky Johnson and the like. It really was. There's a picture of Paul Freakshine and John Lennon before the split. I think Paul Freakshine probably saw the pictures of Chicken Bob and John Lennon, said, what have I done with my life? My poor buddy pal. And he burst into tears, and he's hopefully going to make an amends with the family of John Lennon. Hopefully so. There's Paul and Wonderful Zach. No word if Wonderful Zach listens to John Lennon music, but he might. There's the rest of the Freak Show. I'm sure Darkness has used John Lennon as entrance music. There's Paul and his niece, Casey Carlisle, both members of the Turnbuckle Turmoil Hall of Fame. Pictures like that available at CaseyCarlisle.com. That's CaseyCarlisle.com, home for all your gift giving needs. You can get pictures like that with a large title belt. There she is in smaller form if you're the size of, say, Mr. Big or Donnie Idol. There she is with a pillow. QT Vokes' all-time favorite. NWA World title picture. There she is when she went to Small Picture University. Oh, Waldos. There she is, if you're old enough. A little bit sultry. Holding up all the title belts. Look at that. There's a big title belt. There she is, angry. Other members of Team Bad News. Not one single good in that entire bunch there. book I got for QT out of a little free library. It's even signed. Even signed somewhere on here. Somewhere in there. There it is. Look at that. And Demon of Bunny Coffee. Current book I'm reading, Can I Keep My Jersey by Paul Shirley. Stompin' Steve's favorite NBA player, even though Paul Shirley barely ever played. Because Stompin' Steve would be in the stands, he'd yell out, "Shirley, you understand." And then Paul Shirley would look at him and point, and they'd chuckle. And then Paul Shirley would get called to the bench, and the coach would cut him, and Paul Shirley would yell, "Oh, come on." And then Stompin' Steve would be like, "Shirley, you understand." He's like, yeah, I've been cut. But that was the thing that happened, I guess. And my Lumberzack t-shirt. Lumberzack suspended from the next Northwest Pro Show because he tried to do a murder on Mikey the Mustache, and they frown on that at Northwest Pro. They frown on people doing murders on other people. Y. Perry T. Perry Jones taking him off the show for next month. Lumberzack tried to hit me one time, and he got fined $10,000. He's bringing a bad name to the wrestling Lumberjacks. Big Wood, Scott Norton, John Nord, the late Big Josh, all of them shaking their head and giving a look of disdain to Lumberzack and his actions trying to do a murder on Mikey the Mustache. But this week, a busy week. On Sunday, on Turnbuckle Turmoil, we have Paragon, former Northwest Pro Washington State champion. I don't think he's fought Lumberzack, but he has fought Mikey the Mustache when Lumberzack was in the corner. That's confirmed. He has. Coach will probably ask him about that, and then ask him what kind of soft drink he likes to have when he goes to KFC or something. I don't know. I don't know what he'll ask. He'll ask something or another. And then, Monday, pretty much looking free. Tuesday, maybe I'll go to the Kona Kitchen and I'll try to figure out what Magnum PI would have ate if he ate at the Kona Kitchen, because I don't know that he did, but he may have. Wednesday, pretty open. Thursday, not much going on. Friday next week on the show, we continue Authors Month with Gary Morgenstein. Coach probably has read A Fastball for Freedom after he read A Mound Over Hill. He's probably all excited. He's got notes, I'm sure. We're looking forward to Gary Morgenstein coming on the show. He even has a play opening up. So we'll talk about the play, PWI, all kinds of nice things. So to review, in the undisclosed oscillation of European specialist undisclosed car service place, Sunday we got Paragon. Fantastic performer, wrestles all over the world. Recently he probably saw the dent in the floor at the HPW Arena when Emerge debuted there. Monday, pretty open. Tuesday, I think I'll go to the Kona Kitchen. Wednesday, looking free. Thursday's wide open. Friday, that's when we have Gary Morgenstein back. His, I believe, third time back. It'll be great having him. So pretty much episode 534.